So these two Sally Hanson polishes are my most recent acquisitions. I picked this one up. I thought this one was discontinued. Someone suggested Frozen Solid is the name of it as a dupe for Frosted Ice Iris. It's not a dupe, but it was a pretty color, which is why I got it. And I thought it was discontinued because I could not find it online. But when I was at ShopRite and I went through the cosmetics aisle, there it was. I'm assuming it must be back stock since you can't find it on the Sally Hansen website. I think it is discontinued, but it's still in the stores because the stores have them and they're trying to sell them. And then this one I got from Dollar Tree, my walk the other day, and I picked it up because of Snuffleupagus. He was one of my favorite characters on Sesame Street, that and Oscar the Grouch. I mean, the color is kind of fugly, but I don't know. I felt nostalgic for Snuffleupagus. So that brings me to my limited Sally Hansen nail polish collection, and it's mostly vintage. And the reason it's mostly vintage and I've never bought anything since, or at least for 25 years, is because I hate them. Yeah, the nail polish takes like 2 hours to dry. I don't got time for that. Recently I've been trying to use these guys up just to get rid of them. I think I want to keep the bottles though and just fill them up with like a newer product just for nostalgia. I also love the shape of these old bottles because they're flat on one side so they don't roll around. That's one thing that I loved about these old bottles is they were flat. But the formula, oh my god, it's terrible. It takes forever to dry. But like someone told me, they're a treatment. The hardest nails are a treatment, so can't really hate on them too much. So I guess that's true. And if you have a day where you could spend the whole day binge watching a TV show and just painting your nails, then they have some really lovely colors. But yeah, so these are my vintage ones. And these three, including a base coat, was a prom kit. It was like a box set, and it came out for prom right around the time I was going to prom. So I was like, I have to get this. And I remember there wasn't really a big variety as far as base coats in the drugstore. Like Sally Hansen was the only nail polish brand that had like a variety of base or top coats. And I used up the one that came with this kit. And then I tortured myself and bought another one, which is why it's not exactly the same as those 3 bottles. But yeah, I would keep torturing myself with the base coat and it wouldn't dry. And then you'd paint your a different nail polish over it, and then that would reactivate the base coat, which would require the 2-hour dry time again. So I would just keep torturing myself with these Sally Hansen nail polishes that never dried. And at some point I just gave up and I was like, I'm not buying this brand anymore. I'm just not. So we'll see if that has improved any. Wow, the bottle's really changed from the hardest nails. Wow. The shape has really changed. I wonder if the amount that's in there... No, it's the same amount of ounces. The same amount. Interesting. So they didn't shrink it. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Okay, so this video is getting way too long, so I'm gonna say toodles for now. Bye-bye.